Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am uploading this video after a long time. I got busy in my job, but definitely I will try my best to keep uploading the videos. Today, we are going to work on the classification problem. That is your AI job post classification. In this, what we are going to do? This is number one, this data set I'm using from the Kaggle. I have already pasted the link here. You can have a look for this dataset. This is the dataset provided by comprehensive collection of synthetic job posting to facilitate the research and analysis in the field of job market trends. Okay, and natural language processing and machine learning. The biggest advantage of using this dataset is it contains all three type of the features. Number one, numerical. Number two, categorical. Number three, text. So if you are going to watch this video till the end, what you will learn how to do the analysis of and transform the data for the three different features, which is very important, and in real time you are going to or see those kind of the features. That is categorical, numerical, and text as well. This is the biggest advantage of this data set. So this data set contains the role and job title column. We can just classify the role of the job based on the given features too. But here I have customized this data set today. I'm only interested to know about the job posted only for the two categories. That is number one, AI, and the number two is developer. So I have created the custom target using this data set. If you want, you can, and then, or if you want to use it directly, you can also do that. But stay with me till the end of the video because this video is going to be beneficial. Either you are a beginner, intermediate, or professional. If you are going to add this portfolio project into your portfolio, it will help to boost your resume, because this data set does not contain the simple values. It contains the values in a little bit complex. Okay, because it contains the text data too, and it contains the experience and salary column in the group values. I will show you. So, and in this data set, we are going to apply the random forest classifier algorithm too for the classification. So now what is the goal of the data set? I will show you the features in a few seconds. The goal of the data set is to classify whether the job posted belong to the job category AI or the developer. Okay. And in this video, you will learn about the NLP natural language library, which will help us to transform the text data into numerical. We will do the visualization of the NLP too, and we are going to apply several feature engineering methods in this. So that's why this data set is very, very beneficial, very trending, very popular. Okay, so stay with me till the end of the video and learn more, right? On top of that, we are going to use a random forest classifier in this. If you don't know what is random forest classifier, it's a very easy. I will give you the very simple example. Let's say you have 100 friends, and your one of the friend asks you from your 100 friends, what is the favorite fruit of yours? Out of 100, your 90 friends says your favorite fruit is mango, and 10 friends says your favorite fruit is pineapple. So the friend who asked this question, which answer he is going to be pick up? That is obvious, right? The majority of the answer, right? Mango. So this is same with the random forest classifier. Random forest classifier algorithm contains a multiple decision trees. So here is your 100 friends. In the random forest classifier, here is your 100 decision tree. Okay. And when your 90 friends says you like the mango, so random forest 90 decision tree will say you like the mango. Okay. And at the end of the model, what is the model? Your friend, right? So that is going to be select majority of the vote, right? That is given to the mango. So same here, random forest classifier is going to pick up the majority of the vote given to the mango. So it will predict based on the given feature mango. It will ignore the minority class, that is a pineapple, because there are only 10 decision tree who says pineapple. Okay, and your 10 friends also says only pineapple, so your friend is going to believe your favorite fruit is mango. So this is the way how random forest classifier works and classify the your things given in the data set based on the given your target. Now let's have a look at the data set I have already shown you. This is the data dictionary. First of all, we will import the libraries which is important for your data set, that is pandas, numpy, matplot and seaborn. Pandas and numpy we use to for the data manipulation, matplot and seaborn is for visualization. And here this is the your warning. I like to use it because I don't like there are first 7 or 10 lines just waste the space to show us the warning and then we are able to see the actual output. So I always use this. Okay, and the next one is your, sorry, we are loading the data set. Here I would like to add a one more line. This data set is large. If you are using it in your local system, your RAM should be good. It will take your 1 to 2 minutes, right? Might be 60 seconds or more than that, depend upon your speed of your system. And your RAM should be good in this case, because when you rerun, you're doing the testing, so it will take your more RAM. Okay, I'm using the Google Colab. I will recommend you to use the Google Colab if your RAM is low. Okay, it will help you. And then we will make the copy of here data frame. Okay, this is, I don't like to touch the original data set because sometimes we need to do the lot of manipulations which we are going to do with this data set. So we will keep our original data safe. Okay, and here you might be thinking why I'm using this parameter. I'm using this parameter because when I was trying to load the data set, it was throwing me error, the like it cannot read after that, right? So sometime in the text data there are a commas, a space or the double quotes are missing. To ignore that thing, so I have added this parameter. Okay, and then we are looking for the information of the data set using info method. You can see it contains 1,61,5940 records and 23 columns. If you look at it a deeper look, it contains the job ID. You can drop the job ID because there is no use of this feature, but we will drop it later on. Okay, and then you have the all object data type. You can see your salary range. I told you, right? It is not a simple data set. And then this is the work type and there is a your job title. All are object, right? This is a text data like the benefits, skills, responsibility, company profile. Integer is only company size actually. And there are two more features, float, latitude, longitude. Okay, so we are going to do a lot of stuff here. So stay with me till the end of the video because this video is going to be very, very interesting. Okay, now look at this. This is, we are just exploring the data set. Okay, so if you look at the here experience, qualification and salary range. Here you can see experience is coming in the form of 5 to 15 years. This is of object type. Okay, and this is salary range is also object type. In real time, you will find this kind of the data. You are not going to find, you are lucky if you find your salary is coming in the single digit and it is integer or float. But mostly you will find this kind of the data set in real time. That's why I told you we are going to handle this kind of the features. This is very good data set for your practice. Okay. And if you look at this one, latitude, longitude, we have a work type. Now let's have a look about this your job description. This is the text data, see, and this is the role and this one. Okay, but we are not going to use it directly. We are going to create over on target because I'm only interested in to classify whether this job post belong to my job category AI or developer. So I will show you how I am creating the target feature. If you don't want to create, you can use it as it is. You can choose a target, either role or the job title. Then you can classify whether this is your AI job or your developer job or marketing or SEO, whatever you like. Okay. After that, we will check, this is our standard pre-processing steps. We will check the missing value. Okay. Using is null method. And if we look at this, there is it is showing me company profile 5478 missing value. So here sometimes students start thinking whether should I handle it, should I drop it. If you are a beginner and you are watching this video, the first thing will come in your mind now, oh my OMG, this is the too big missing value. How I am going to handle this now? Although I have made the many videos on the missing data, how you can handle, I have made many shorts, you can watch those too. I have built this on the specific scenario actually. Okay, so it will help you a lot. Here I will tell you, this is the number one company profile, right? And if you go back and if you look at the data type of the company profile, it is a object data type. Okay. This means this contains the text data, right? We cannot think about it to fill it actually. This is the one. Okay. So this is tough and it is not a wise decision to handle it. So the best way, if you have this kind of the data missing and its records are too big, if you don't know which company has like post the your job, right? You want to test like check the company profile. There is a you should have the record. If it is missing, just drop it. Okay, because number one, it is a text based value. Number two, this is we cannot handle it, like we cannot believe mode or any method will work on this. Okay, so we will drop it. Okay, and then we will say in place is equal to true. Because I have already made the copy of the original data set, I will make changes in this data set without any worry. Okay, and then we will check again after dropping the missing value if everything is well. Now no missing value, so we don't need to worry about to handle or missing value later on when we are preparing the data for the modeling. Okay, after that we will check if there is any duplicate value. So there is a no duplicate, so no worries. Here I am doing the some renaming of the columns. Okay, choice is your, but the I will tell you the advantage here why I am doing this. Now look at the original column name carefully. If you want, you can drop the job ID here because we don't need it. I'm using it, but we don't need it. Okay, so here you can see the job ID, right? Job under there is a space. Okay, and salary range there is a space. Although it doesn't matter in when we are fitting to the model, there is a nothing we are going to do with this one. But when you are doing the manipulation, visualization, customization, at that time, if there is a space between the column name, it sometimes it gives us the very small mistakes which frustrate us. Without any reason, error will occur. Why? Because sometimes we give the more space when we are typing, we are pasting, right? So it's a good decision if you can add underscore or either you can rename it. Okay, so I am adding the underscore in all these. Okay, and we will again use the in place is equal to true here. After that, here this is we are looking at the role, how many different type of the roles exist in our data set, which is very important. Okay, so it is not showing right now my all roles because it is showing dot dot because it's a lot of. So in total we have a 376 unique roles exist in our data set. But I'm going to do what? I will create my target feature using this column. Then I will drop it because I'm not interested to like check if all like the about the all job posting. I'm only interested in the AI and developer roles. Okay. Now I have checked it. Now we will pick up only the AI and developer roles. If you want to do this work with me, what you can do, you can just download the data set. You can pause the video and you can write the code. Okay, I will share this notebook with you. If you want, you can download the notebook parallelly, you can watch the video and right side you can make the notes. And then later on, just download the data set, try it yourself. This is the best way for you to learn. Okay, first watch it, understand the logic, understand the process, then implement it. Might be you find like a more ways to do it, right? Because everybody has a different mind strategy. Okay, I'm just sharing with you my experience with my according to my knowledge. Okay, you can also do your addition too. Okay, here you we are creating the temporary column. Okay, I will drop this column later on. I'm just creating it to create my target actually. Okay, why? Because what I will do, the role I will convert my all like the records into lowercase and remove the extra spaces. The reason is because I am going to create my target based on the given roles and mapping with the this list. So now let's understand what is this list. We will create the two list first, AI keywords and developer keywords. Why we are doing? Because we are interested to make a new column with the two job categories, AI and developer. I have picked up from this role a specific keywords which is most common and it is coming again and again and again, like data analyst job, machine learning job, engineer job, cyber security, machine learning, scientist. It is coming again and again. So I pick up those few keywords. Okay, there might be more keywords. Okay, and the count of this one may increase or decrease. Okay, so I have just to pick up the few based on these keywords. It will pick up the all rows from the this column, right? Because I made it lowercase, no space, nothing. So that's why I'm doing the same with this one. So here I have built the custom function. What it will do, I will create the new column target. What it will do, it will apply keyword based map function onto this column, not the original column, because the original column contains a space between the role name and that letter is also title. So it will be hard for my keywords to map with it. Otherwise, it will show zero result, right? So that's why we are doing this step. When we apply, it will come here. It will pick up the, let's say it pick up the data analyst role. Now data analyst role is all in the lowercase without any space, and it will match this with this one. If it found this keyword, then it will say return AI. This is the AI role, right? And otherwise it will be developer, otherwise none. If both are keywords does not exist, the specific role, it will return none. Okay. And after doing this, the result will be this. Now my target is ready. Okay, it will create this column. I will show you how it look like, and we will drop the role clean because there is a no use of role clean now. So this is, I have made the custom function. You can also make it. Might be you find the more other way. You can make like this. My goal is to make you understand how we are creating the like the custom target feature, right? And if you are interested in this kind of the feature, what steps you should keep in your mind. Okay, so you can create it without any problem. This is my goal. And after that, what we will do, here we will see it create the job category. Okay, now if you want to look at this one, I will show you where is the job category. Here we go. So it will show you like this. Now this is a AI role. What role it is this is the here we go, software tester, network engineer, web developer. Okay, so it is going to assign this category. Here it is assigning the where is the role. Oh, sorry, I was reading the job title. We are doing based on the role actually. So it is saying quality assurance analyst is belong to AI category. This is belong to developer. Okay, you can add the more keywords, then your discount will might be different. Okay, and then what we have done till so far, we have explored the data set, we have followed the standard process, and then we have created our custom target because we are interested to classify whether the posted role belong to the AI job category or it belong to the developer category. Okay, Now what we will do? We will do the exploratory analysis or data visualization. We will start with this one. As I showed you, your experience salary column is not simple, right? Just think about it. If you want to use it as it is for the visualization, what will happen? It will draw the graph. I'm not saying it will not draw the graph. It will. But for you and for your stakeholder, it's very hard to read, right? It will show you the on the x-axis, if you are using the experience on the x-axis, what it will show. It will show you the 5 to 10 year experience, 4 to 10 year experience, 3 to 10 year experience. Your stakeholder will say, what is this, right? Maximum range of the experience is this, and you will also, it is also difficult for you to understand that. So if you have this kind of the like the data in real time too, it's a better to separate it with the minimum experience and maximum experience. Same with the salary range, minimum range, maximum range. Okay, and then for the visualization, you can take the average of both these things. Okay, that makes sense. This is the way how you are going to handle. This is not, this method is not restricted to only this data set. It is whenever you found columns in any kind of the data set like this should be your action plan. Okay, so my goal is to just make you understand, if you have this kind of the data set, how you are going to handle these features. Okay, now let's have a look what we are doing. It's a very simple. We are using the regular expression library here from Python. I have created the two fields, minimum and maximum experience. This is our original column, and then we will extract regular expression. This is D plus. So what is it is your start numbers from the string. Okay, and then where the 2 is coming after that, the maximum, and then it is converting into the float and putting into the minimum and maximum experience. So minimum will save the 2 and the maximum will save 12. Rest everything will be stripped off, and its data type will be float. Okay, this is what we are doing. Here I am taking the average. Okay, I'm creating the new one more column, average experience. Now you are might be thinking why I'm taking this now average, because I want to do the visualization. Actually, I'm not interested to show with the minimum and maximum. So that's why I'm doing this. Okay, so now I hope it gave you the idea. If you have this kind of the data in your this specific column, what action should come in your mind. I'm making your base actually. Okay, so in this direction you need to think. Don't blindly use as it is every data. This is your duty as a data analyst or data scientist to handle this kind of the data set like this. Even your machine is not, you cannot convert it into a float directly, right? Because it is a mixture of string and numbers, and numbers are useful for us. 2 hyphen, no use. That's why we are taking this action here. Okay, the same with the salary range. We will remove the dollar and k sign, and we are splitting when it found the hyphen and converting into this one and then taking this one. Now your qualification, I have seen we have a different type of 10 qualification, but your model is not interested on this kind of the categorical data. It always love the numerical data. So we will use a label encoder. I am converting it into the manually. If you want, you can use a label encoder library too. It was a few one, so I have used did it manually. I did not use a label encoder. Okay. Now we will talk about the job role distribution. Here you might thinking why I'm not using the one hot encoder. Okay, just you think. I have mentioned it many times when we should use the label encoder and when we should use the one hot encoder. You just drop a comment now. Why I'm not using the one hot encoder here. Okay. Now the next is job role distribution. Now we are done with the customization in the feature for which we want to draw the graphs. I'm using here your Seaborn count plot. Here it is showing. So AI job developer, like the job post is 2,25,296 and developers are less than the AI. So more jobs are posting for the AI actually job roles in the market. Okay, and then we will check for the experience level. I'm just considering the average experience. If you want, you can draw with the minimum and maximum experience too. Now look at this, how useful this is, right? It's a very clear, the experience between 6.5, 7.5 and 7 year on an average, more jobs are posting by the company. And the people who have the 10 years of experience, they are posting the less jobs for them, below 10,000. So this graph is very, very useful, right? That's why now you can think back of your mind, uh, how good is to handle your that kind of the feature, converting it into float and create a two features. Then we are taking the average of the experience. Here it is useful. You can give a try. You can just plot the graph using the original feature of the experience column. Then check this and then check that graph too. Okay, try this. I'm not saying don't try this. Try this. You should understand the difference. Then it will sit in your mind why we have done this. This is very important. Although I have explained, but you should try this at your end too. Okay. And after that, what we will do, we will check out the salary range distribution. I'm just showing with the minimum salary. It is showing same for the developer and AI between 50 to 60K. Okay. And then we are just taking the average salary. This is between 70 to 80 maximum, right? Above 80 even here. Okay. And then average salary based on the work type. Okay, this is also you can do. You can draw as many as graph which is useful for you and your stakeholder. It will tell us if either you are intern, full-time, part-time, temporary or contract. Average salary for everyone is between your 70 9 you're above 95, but most of the salaries are between, you can say, 78 to 88 for all type of the work type. Okay, and this is the box plot actually we are using. Here we are just visualizing top 10 countries job posting. Why I am not posting the all here, I am posting the actually 20. So if you want, you can show the here 10. I was just looking at the like the trying the different values. Okay, so it will tell you which country is posting most of the job. Although there is a little or very minor difference, almost it is looking same. Every country is posting the job. Okay, if you are interested, you can also add in this the which country is posting the job more. Are they posting more for the developer or AI? Just draw that graph for me. Okay, and show me. And then we have the job role versus company size. Okay, if you look at this, the developer and AI, the job role, company size seems to be same, right? How many employees it can be, how big the company is. It is a box plot, and it maximum is between 40,000 to this one. Okay, company size, very big company. Okay, they are posting more jobs for the AI and developer. Job posting over time. We have the job posting date. Okay, in our data, and we are just getting the year month from this date because I cannot use the date directly. It contains the, we are interested in looking in which month more jobs are posting in which year. So if you look at the graph in 2022, in September, jobs were below 10,000. So market was down. But October, it was start increasing. November, December, next to January, you can say it is 2021 actually. This is 2022. And then it again goes down in 2023 after July. So it is going to give you the very clear vision. This is very, job posting is very important. Okay. And then role versus label. This is between your job category. Okay. So here we are showing the AI belong to orange color, developer is blue. So which jobs under what role are posting most of the time? If you look at this, procurement, right? If we look at this, procurement analyst job posting is highest. Okay. If we make it this, you can see here. Okay, this is more than 14,000. This is 1,40,000 more jobs are posting. Okay, So let me look at this. Here we go. Okay, this is more than 14,000 job it is posting. Okay, in AI. Near about 14,000, right? Graph is not going beyond that. And then you can also check for the other roles too. Okay, so this graph is very, very useful. Okay, so that's why whenever you are drawing the graph, just think in your mind, if I'm going to draw this graph, why this is going to be useful, why the stakeholder would like to see this graph, what he will observe from this. If you just put yourself in the shoe of stakeholder, if you are a business holder, you are a stakeholder, and you have the company like Indeed, LinkedIn, right? What would you like to see, right? So here, as a student, what would you like to see? You are interested in looking what type of the role in the AI more jobs are posting. This graph is telling that thing. Okay. And then we will come on to the, this is very interesting. I love this. So this is a top skills word cloud per label. This is, we are doing the NLP analysis. Okay. Here we have separate the over skills belong to AI and developer. And then we are just drawing the two graphs. Here we are using this subplots. Interpolation, interpolation is equal to bilinear. It will just if we are stretching the image, it will clear the image like the keywords, and more bigger keywords means more popular skills are required. Okay, now look at this. This is the top skills of AI. So problem solving, communication, data analysis tools, data visualization analysis, data analysis, social media. This is the most important key skills you should have for AI roles. And this is for developer, HTML, CSS, problem solving. So what this graph does, word cloud, it will tell you the bigger the size of your keyword showing in this graph, this means these are the most popular and high in demand skills. Okay, so this graph is very, very useful for your text data. Skill is your text column in this, right? Interesting, right? So this is very interesting actually. You can do lot with this data set. More than this what I am showing you. Okay. Just if something new come up in your mind, just share and drop a comment. So the other students can also learn more. Okay. I have tried my best. Whatever maximum graph I can show, I have already drawn. Okay. But you can think more too. Okay. And then we have a job portal use. Which portal is posting more jobs? Okay, like maybe you have registered for the job looking on Indeed, LinkedIn only. You are thinking more jobs come on this portal. You don't know, right? So this graph will tell you on which it will, you can see flex jobs, snack jobs, jobs to careers, the this one and this. This is posting more jobs than the your Dice, Indeed and LinkedIn, Glassdoor. See, very useful for you, right? This graph. And you can see the count here, more than 30,000 jobs are posting by these portals. Okay. And then now we are done with the visualization. What we have done till so far, we prepare our custom target. We have handled the experience, salary, qualification column. We have did the NLP analysis, text analysis, and other important visualization. Now we will start preparing the data for modeling, which is the most much awaited actually topic for every student, I understand. Okay. And then this we will import the like the most important over libraries. Okay. Here I have imported the TF-ID vectorizer because we have a text data. And then we will look for this one. So we have all new columns which we have created above. And I'm just checking the value count. Okay. So here I'm doing the most important one more thing. Listen it very carefully why we are doing this. In this, I am dropping the keywords from these three columns, job description, skills and responsibility, which contains these keywords, which might be the reason of data leakage when we are giving these three columns to the model. because it contains software engineer, developer, artificial intelligence, analyst, machine learning. I have added the few keywords. So it will like tell the model this job belong to the AI. So this is a leakage of the keywords actually. Okay. Your model will build the relation. Oh, in this skill section, this data scientist is coming. This means this job role belong to the which category? AI. We don't want that, because in the new test data it might be not possible, then your model will fail. So I did it for my satisfaction, because my model is showing 100% accuracy. I was in doubt, so I wanted to do this. So I have checked three, thrice, twice, or four times with the different strategies. I just wanted to add this and show to you as well. So you should keep in your mind these things too when you have the text data. Okay, so this is very simple what we have done. We over original column is job description, skills and responsibilities. We are applying the clean text in this. We are just checking if there is any null value, and then we are making it lower cases, removing the extra spaces or everything. We are cleaning the text, and then we will check the keywords if it exists in this your text and remove that keyword. Okay, that's it. So your model won't be able to find the data scientist, data analyst, or related to the job category, the role, right, in your skills, responsibility, and job description text. Otherwise, it will automatically and quickly pick up this role belongs to AI. But tomorrow, in your job description, it might be missing, right? So I just wanted to make sure why my model is showing 100% accuracy. I am always in doubt if it is 100% accuracy. Okay, but today you just try to understand, because it is still showing 100% accuracy. I have tried every method. Okay, it was showing 100%. Okay, and then here we are doing what? It is a simple scenario. We are just separating from the job posting date. We are separating the year, month, day of week, and job posted, because job posting is very, very important. Might be if you know the job posting date, the companies are posted at this date since a long time and it is not filled. So by when you will look at the date, it will give you the idea it is still open, right? It matters a lot. So we are separating it, and then we will drop the original column because we don't need it anymore. Okay, now we will prepare the X feature and Y feature so we can split the data set. Here I have picked up the location, country, work type, job portal, company. I remove the job ID, okay? And I have removed the role too, because I don't need that. We have already created our target feature, and role is can be the big cause of data leakage, because it is strongly correlated with our target feature what we have created. So I have already dropped it. You can say either you can drop, I'm not using in X feature, I did not select it. Okay, and then minimum, maximum salary, average salary. Now you might be thinking why I'm using all three, why I'm not using average salary only. It depends on you. If it's a linear regression model we are going to apply, then we might drop average salary. Okay, because it will try to make a relationship with this highly correlation with the independent feature. But we are applying here random forest classifier. It is not like it is able to handle those high correlation, right? So that's why I'm using all three. But if you want, you can fit the model only with the two features too, or only with the one feature average salary. This is your choice. Okay, and then qualification, company size, posting, this one. Okay, this is a combined text. From where did we get? Because we have applied this feature engineering method here. We have combined your these features after cleaning the text and removing the keywords which can be the cause of data leakage, and put it into the one column. This is the best method of feature engineering. Sometime we need to combine our existing two or three features and make it a one feature, so our model can do the better prediction. Okay, that's why we are doing. So this is the that one, and then this is our target feature. Okay, now we are ready with the X and Y. We will separate the numerical, categorical, and text feature here. This is a simple process. You can use the select D type too, but I am doing manually because some of the features I don't want to use. Okay, and then Here train and text is the simple text. We are just splitting the data set using train test split. Okay. And then we are creating the pipelines. If you don't know what is pipeline and column transformer, you can watch my playlist. Okay. I have a very well explained what is pipeline and column transformer, why you should use it. I will give you just a small recap here. But if you want to know the in detail, then you can watch the videos. You can check under my playlist. Okay. Instead of handling every feature separately, it's a good to have a pipeline, because in this you will create a single instance that is pre-processor and you will fit onto the model. Tomorrow, if new thing is come up, you want to add a one more step, right? Like for example, here we don't have any missing value, so I am only scaling the numerical data, but it might contain the missing value, right? The one way is what you will do. You will first handle the missing value, then you will transform the data, fit onto the train, and then you will fit onto the model. So in this case, you don't need to do any of these all steps. Just add here simple imputer and your strategy. That's it. Only one line. And tomorrow, if you want to change the strategy from mean to mode or median, you will come here, only change the one keyword. This is the biggest advantage. It's a kind of pipe, the big box. You are adding all steps, how you are going to transform or handle the data, numerical, categorical, and then text inside the single pipeline. Okay, instead of just scale, fitting, transformation separately. Okay, so this is the biggest advantage, and this is faster your process. Okay, and then encoder, one hot encoder, we are handling your categorical data, converting it into numerical. Okay, and then TFID vectorizer, what it will do, it will convert your text data into the numerical data. So this is the library from the NLP, your library from the Python. This is the way how we transform the text data. Above we have done the analysis. Here we are transforming the data. Okay. It will ignore the words like to, the, is, and it will pick up the words which most beneficial for your model. Okay. It will pick up only those keywords. So and it will give the weightage according to that. Okay. So this is for TF-ID vectorizer. Okay. And then if you want to have the more detail about the TF-ID, this is I have this link. Okay. So it will give you the like the detailed idea about it. Okay. And why we use it. And you can read it if you have a interest, you want to look at it in a detail, you can just come here and just read about it. Okay. It has many features. Okay. It will just from a provided matrix perform the TF-IDV transformation from a provided matrix of the counts. Okay. And then I'm not going to take a deep dive inside it, but this is how we handle the text data. Okay. Because we will work on this in very detail when I will prepare the NLP model. Okay. At that time. Here we will just using the preprocessor column transformer. Now your all pipeline is going inside the big box. That is what I was saying you. You will create the preprocessor. This is for numerical, categorical, text. Now you will understand how it is working here with this picture. We are picking the pipeline preprocessor, and this is your model. We have declared random forest classifier. Now we will fit this pipeline on X train, Y train, which is our normal process. Now look at this. So pre-processor, your data will come numerical here. It will scale it, the numerical data. It will take the categorical data, convert it into one hot encoder, and it will take the text data, convert it into numeric using TF-ID, and then fit onto the model. This is the process it is doing inside your column transformer. Okay, that is the biggest advantage. Okay, and then we will simply predict. Okay. And then this is a classification report. We are showing plotting the confusion matrix. This is precision recall. You can see 100%. Okay. So you can see the actual record of your AI jobs belong to the AI category 45,066, and it was able to predict correctly. Okay, AI predicted. Same with the developer too. So 100% accuracy. Okay, so this is about the AI job, your post classification, and you have seen this is very beneficial. You can see this data set contains every kind of the feature. So this is a super like the beneficial data set for you. You can do like a lot of stuff with this data set. That's why I have chosen this data set. So just to go with it, download the file now, what you are waiting for. And also don't forget to drop a comment why I'm not using to convert the qualification column for one hot encoder, why I'm using the label encoder. Just give me the reason. Okay. I have explained in my many videos when you should use a label encoder, when you should use a one hot encoder. Then I will answer you. In my next video, I will answer this question in the start. If you are going to drop a comment, okay? Definitely. So stay with me, learn with me. And if you want me to make a video on any specific data set, just drop a comment. I am happy to help you. Soon I will again start with the continue to upload the videos. In these days, I am so busy with my other work, but I will try my best for you to upload more and more videos. But I would like to take the response from you too, like on what data set, on what topic you want me to upload the video. Okay, so let's learn, become a data scientist and a data scientist, data analyst, business analyst, and achieve your goal with the science data science. Okay, thank you so much. See you in the next video. Happy data science.